For 75 years, Berkeley College has succeeded and flourished. It has succeeded and flourished because it has helped its students succeed and flourish. This is the Berkeley way.
One thing that has been consistent over the years, we have a motivated student body, which is one of the reasons for our success. Our students want to succeed. They want a better life, and we can give it to them.
I once told Mr. Louie, I said, I love what I'm doing so much. I teach for nothing. He said, would you put that in writing? I said, no. But I would.
Howard's been with us teaching in an administrative capacity for the last 40 years. And I think that's what makes Berkeley special, too, is the people that are here and the way that they care for the students and the way they all work together and really put in a lot of time, that this is not a 9-to-5 job.
Aaliyah M. Brick founded the college in 1931. His goal was to have a prestigious secretarial college, but it was called a school for women. The original campus consisted of 2 rooms in a Spanish-styled office building in East Orange, New Jersey. And it was here that the Berkeley way was born. Place the emphasis on the individual needs of each student in order to help them succeed. Train them with the expertise and knowledge of caring and devoted teachers. Arm them with the tools and realities of the business world. Groom and prepare them for that world. And above all, place them in good jobs. Great changes have evolved between 1931 and the present day. Was it good fortune? Yes, to some extent. But the greater part was due to a few solid principles and people with vision.
A lot of our faculty were executives in major corporations. Many of them had their own businesses. So what's good about that is we can bring the theory into the classroom, but also the practicality, the realities of the business world into the classroom.
Out of all the institutions that I've been a part of, I've never seen an institution care so much about the well-being of the student. An institution that goes to whatever extent is required to ensure that student's success.
Students come first. And I remember doing budgets, and everyone was trained that if you have X amount of dollars extra in your budget, the first place it should go is to the students.
For Berkeley students, there is no better reward for their efforts than to be hired by a company that genuinely respects and appreciates them for the training and education they have received.
Employers always say how much they like the Berkeley graduates. They have a very strong work ethic.
As an employer, I've hired Berkeley grads. I want to try to be able to mentor and be a mentor to these kids, and I would like to continue that legacy.
We've had interns in our office in Berkeley so I know firsthand what these students are capable of. They are really the best ambassadors for Berkeley College.
I've taught at a variety of colleges. And the placement department might be an index card on a board saying, available, a job in this or a job in that. So students get here and they get placed.
From classroom to career, Berkeley is with you every step of the way.
We're training them for business careers. They have to know about business, what businesses want, what they do, and we give them the skills to be able to go out and get a good job. And that's why they come to Berkeley in the first place.
When I first entered Berkeley, I was working as an operator, telephone operator for a major law firm. And during the time at Berkeley, I worked through the placement division at IBM, and then at my current position at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York.
Berkeley College has locations in New Jersey at West Patterson, Woodbridge, Paramus, and by 2006 in Newark. Also in New York at White Plains, in New York City, in Midtown, and in the Wall Street area. All offer a variety of programs in 29 fields of study. A choice of day classes, evening, weekend, and online classes.
With the help of the administrators here at Berkeley, they have built this fashion program to astronomical sizes. I mean, we've got interns now that are in places that would never have been thought of before. We've got them at BCBG, we've got them at Donna Karan, Ralph Lauren. These guys, male and female, want to get to New York City and work in fashion. And we've got the program here at Berkeley College that gets them that experience, gets them on that job. gets them to be managers and marketing people, and we love that. We love that a lot.
Being a student at Berkeley comes with a definite advantage, the Berkeley Advantage, and has many benefits. A tuition freeze for continuous full-time enrollment, a bachelor's degree in as little as 3 years, an associate's degree in just 18 months, both bachelor's and associate's degrees online, small classes for more personal attention from teachers who also work in the business world, an extensive network of employer connections, on-the-job internships, 20 career service specialists, free lifetime career assistance, and over the past 75 years, a graduate employment rate exceeding 90%.
For me, this is not only about getting a degree, it's about really educating the communities in which we live so that students go out and become wage earners, community leaders, people who vote, people who care about where they live, and people who will bring forward our country and continue for us to be an economic power.
It's wonderful to have young people amongst us. It's their world. And to give them the education that Berkeley is giving them to children who don't have that opportunity, what a wonderful, wonderful feeling. I applaud Berkeley for what they're doing.
It's great when you go to graduation and you see the students graduating and how they've changed and evolved over the 2 or 4 years that they've been at Berkeley College. I think that's a reward that a lot of people like to see. When I would do orientations with new students, I would always say to them, at most colleges, they tell you to take a look to your left, take a look to your right, and only one of you is going to graduate. The difference between Berkeley and the other colleges, we want to see all 3 of you graduate, that I hope that everybody that's here at orientation will be here on graduation day, and that's really what sets us apart, the focus on students and wanting to help them get from the beginning to the end.
There never was a day that I wasn't anxious to get up and get to work because there were so many fun things to do.